In recent years, the issue of building a wall along the US-Mexico border has been a highly debated and controversial topic. One of the main arguments against this wall is its potential impact on the environment, specifically in Mexico. The proposed border wall by former President Donald Trump was met with strong opposition from environmentalists and scientists who warned about potential ecological damage. In this episode, we will delve deeper into how Trump's wall could have impacted Mexico's environment. The wall that divides. Trump's border wall proposal aimed to seal the entire 2,000-mile border between the US and Mexico. This project was expected to cost billions and disrupt human activity, wildlife habitats, migration patterns, and natural water systems. Made of concrete and steel barriers, the wall would cut through deserts, mountains, and forests, home to diverse flora and fauna, including endangered species. The construction could irreparably damage these delicate environments by fragmenting habitats and blocking species movement. It could also interfere with rivers and streams, altering water flow and causing erosion or flooding. Environmentalists and scientists worry about long-term impacts on biodiversity and balance in the border regions. The proposal sparked debate and opposition from conservationists, indigenous communities, and local residents who fear extensive environmental and social repercussions. What was Trump's justification for the wall? Trump's main argument for building a border wall was to curb illegal immigration and secure America's borders. He claimed that this barrier would prevent drug trafficking, reduce crime rates, and protect American jobs. However, many experts have argued that these claims are baseless, and building a wall would not address the root causes of immigration or effectively tackle issues such as drug trafficking. Moreover, the environmental costs of constructing the wall far outweigh any potential benefits it may have on border security. Let's take a closer look at some of the specific ways in which this proposed border wall could harm Mexico's environment. Threat to wildlife. The US-Mexico border is home to a diverse range of plant and animal species that rely on the free movement across the boundary for survival. This unique ecosystem supports numerous species that migrate in search of food, mates, and suitable habitats. However, with a physical barrier in place, their ability to migrate freely would be hindered. This would fragment habitats and lead to population declines for many species. Disrupting natural migration patterns can have cascading effects on the ecosystem, affecting predator-prey relationships and causing genetic isolation. For example, a wall could block animals like jaguars, bighorn sheep, and pronghorns from migrating between Mexico and the US. These species need large territories to maintain healthy populations, and a barrier would limit their range, increasing inbreeding and reducing genetic diversity. Disruption of water systems. The proposed border wall would also disrupt natural water systems that flow across both countries, potentially causing severe consequences for local communities and wildlife. For example, the Rio Grande River runs along a large portion of the US-Mexico border and provides water for millions of people. This river is a lifeline for agriculture, drinking water, and various ecosystems along its path. With a wall in place, the river's flow could be disrupted, leading to water shortages for both residential and agricultural use, and causing ecological imbalances. These disruptions could affect not only the human population, but also the diverse species of flora and fauna that rely on the river for their survival. The long-term environmental and socio-economic impacts of such a disruption could be profound and far-reaching. Destruction of ecosystems. The construction of a border wall would require heavy machinery and numerous trucks to transport vast amounts of materials, resulting in significant damage to the land. The removal of vegetation and extensive soil disturbance could lead to increased erosion and a considerable loss of topsoil. These changes would have a long-lasting impact on the health and function of the ecosystem. Over time, the compromised soil quality could hinder plant growth, affecting the entire food chain. Building a physical barrier would disrupt vital wildlife corridors, blocking species from accessing critical food sources or mates. This habitat fragmentation could isolate populations, increasing the risk of inbreeding and local extinctions. The imbalance in ecosystems along the border could have far-reaching consequences, affecting biodiversity and ecological stability. Additionally, migratory species relying on seasonal movement may find their routes blocked, further disrupting the natural order. Lasting impact. Trump's wall would have had a detrimental impact on Mexico's environment. It would not only disrupt wildlife habitats and migration patterns, but also lead to the destruction of delicate ecosystems and water systems. While the construction of the wall has been halted, it is crucial to continue monitoring and protecting these vulnerable environments. Only by understanding the interconnectedness of our natural world can we ensure a sustainable future for all species, regardless of borders. So next time you hear about plans for a border wall, remember the potential consequences beyond just political debates. Thank you for joining me in this episode. Hope you enjoyed the discussion and found it insightful. Don't forget to tune in next time for more thought-provoking content, where we'll dive even deeper into the topics that matter. Your continued support means a lot to us. See you then.